Hello, everyone. It's Phil the Thrill here, and we got uh, an exciting Vampire the Masquerade d100 game that we're going to play with a system designed by Space Roadie, and we got Silvio Camargo, played by Crispy. We got Victor Wraith, played by Kingmaker. That's all I got to say. I'm excited.
What's up, guys?
Let me move you over here to this proper spot here. Apologies.
The sun falls over the mountains that surround Las Vegas, Nevada. Darkness creeps over the town. And on the outskirts, at an old busted motorcycle track, a group of bloodthirsty vampires awaken. You hear the sound of grilling bacon and a TV blaring from the other room.
I awaken and sniff the air. I sit up in my bed and look around the darkness. Put my legs out in front of my bed, ready to take on the night.
My eyes snap open. I don't move. I clutch my mouth, reach underneath my bed for a brass bucket, and throw up expensive champagne into the bucket from the night before. Sounds of my vomit hitting the empty bucket.
My eyes open as I'm on the edge of my bed. I fall, slamming to the ground. Oh. Fuck. I get up, crack my neck, sit back on the bed.
Rising for the night, you feel the familiar hunger. The constant need for blood swelling you.
I opt to go ahead and flush my cheeks and push the blood through my body, appear more human to the suckers outside. Blood courses through my body as my cheeks flush. My eyes appear more human to the untrained.
Hey, boss, is that you? A voice calls from the other room.
Yeah, it is my room. Hello.
Check this out. Check this out. What's on the TV over here? He points to a group, only a couple dozen people, keeping a candlelight vigil overnight at City Hall in protest of Title IX restriction changes.
Same old, huh?
I stare at the brass bucket and then knock it over as I stumble over to a sink and window in the room. I stare at the reflection. Examining my skin, I feel hungry. So hungry. My eyes searching the reflection. Hands gripping the edge of the white porcelain sink.
I reach over to a folding table by my cot, grabbing for an empty, shriveled blood bag. Go to down it. Only a drop comes down. Throw it against the wall in anger. Stand up, I kick the folding table over, banging into the walls.
Listening to the sounds coming from these other rooms, I say, standing at the doorway to my own room, looking at the television. I shut the door behind me and step out into the living room where Daniel, my ghoul, is. I say, looks like we're gonna go out tonight. And walk over to the couch. Shut the TV off. Sick of it.
Well, hey, can I come with you? I've always wanted to go on a hunt, man.
I don't know. Maybe you could drive, but you probably want to stay away when these guys had a rough night last night.
Yeah, I get that. But tell you, man, I've been feeling a little itchy lately. You think maybe I could get a drink?
Yeah, we'll see how the night goes.
Yeah, whatever you need, just let me know.
I throw the remote in his lap, kind of a little too forcefully, just to make a point.
I splash some water on my face, rinse out the vomit from my mouth, then walk to my walk-in closet. Disgust, I move $5,000 suits on the rack till I find one. Take it out, start putting it on. Call out, Oscar, you over there? Come on in.
Yeah, boss. I was just tuning up.
Listen, Oscar, I have to go out. You have my phone? I put my hand forward.
You don't need me to stay here with Daniel again, do you? That guy's a little intense for my taste.
If you have to get out, take one of the bikes and get out.
Thanks,
I don't
man.
need you here during the night.
Dude, it's just going to end one way or the other with me and him. I can see he's just a black and white thinker, real hard-headed. I know it.
Listen, there's a couple shows going on I have to check in on. Tell you what, after I'm done my normal rounds, then maybe you and we can go hit one of the clubs. You can bring your guitar, right? Get some of that exposure you're looking for.
Yeah, you give me a good drink, I'll play my fucking heart out, dude. It'll be awesome.
Listen, Oscar, I need the bike ready to go. Go make sure there's some gas in it. And Oscar,
absolutely. I always keep it gassed up, man. Yeah.
Remember, that's just not any bike. Premium, okay? Premium only.
Nothing but the best for you.
I start stripping off my night clothes, silk night clothes, and putting on the suit.
I reach over and I grab my leather jacket from the edge of the desk in the room. Reach into the pockets. Phone's there. Turn and walk to the door, opening it into the main room. We're gonna feed tonight or what?
I got a smirk
Starving.
on my face. I got a smirk on my face, seeing Victor, and I say, I figured that was you. Dan, go get the bikes ready. We're out of here.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm thirsty too, man. I know you went crazy last night, but
oh man,
don't worry, we'll get there, buddy. Slap him on the shoulder. The sound of his leather jacket slapping against my hand.
I look up at the wall
ride.
where I have a selection of trumpets hanging in display. My hands brush over them. I select one, put it in a soft bag, sling it over my shoulder, and then from the nightstand, collect a butterfly knife and an expensive pistol. I head out into the common room.
I look over here. I know you're ready. Just look at you. You guys both are all fucking looking a little supernatural.
I'm feeling supernatural, man. I gotta get my drink on, dude. I'm gonna go tonight.
Well, maybe we'll keep to the dark spots then.
Yeah.
You guys want to invite a bunch of people to the track, or look over at Silvio?
I have some errands to run.
Yeah, you got one in particular by the look of you.
I'm thirsty.
Yeah.
I'm real thirsty. But I got to check out a few clubs first. Whereabouts are you headed? I don't want to step on anyone's toes. Since we're dancing to the same music, it seems.
I don't know. Let's stick together, I say. Unless your club's too good for the likes of us.
I
pop Victor in the gut.
You're going to have to wear a shirt this time.
I got the white tee on, man. Listen, I can call my guy.
That ain't
Jimmy.
white. If you need to borrow some clothes, I can lend you some.
Mommy's got to dress us again.
Do I gotta get dressed up for the club, man? I always get blood on everything every night. And throw it out. It's a disaster. Come on, you know
that kind of club. If you want that kind of party, we got to stay here. Or like David said, invite some people over.
Well, then I collapse into the couch. Why don't we fucking stay here? Let's invite some bikers over and just fucking have a party, man. You know, all it takes is a couple kegs and we'll be swimming in blood.
Bikers. I look down at my expensive suit. Who's in town? You've heard?
That's some kind of fucking protest. It was on TV or something. Daniel was talking about it.
What about it?
I don't know.
Well, people are in town for this protest?
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
oh no,
Vegas, baby.
I saw it on TV. It was only like a couple dozen people. They're doing a candlelight vigil. There's not even cops watching. I just figured it'd be easy pickings. Trying to help you out, you know?
Probably know a couple of people over there. I think I remember hearing something about it.
I mean, idealists. It's not even a challenge. All right.
Hey, man.
There's got to be someone else coming through. No, Victor. Blood isn't just blood.
Listen to the man, Victor.
You develop a little bit of refinement. You're going to be doing this a long time. Look for the better quality. I take the soft bag with my trumpet in it off my back.
He's still sucking on bags.
Yeah, man. I get them all the time. I got my buddies in EMT. Get me bags all the time. I just ran out, though. I was going to call him. That's Jimmy. My buddy Jimmy, the EMT, gets me bags.
You can have soup from a can. Or you can have soup from a 3-star Michelin restaurant. It's still soup, but there's a huge difference.
Guess I'll have to have my my quality kill soon enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so who are we inviting? Are we just going to go see who's in town?
Well, like I said, I probably know some of the guys running that little protest over there. Maybe we can set up the after party over here.
So we roll
bring
up?
some new blood over.
Not a bad
Getting
idea.
kind of tired of these fucking bearded, drunk fucking bikers.
Yeah.
So these aren't real tourists then, is what you're saying.
Well, they're protesting some Title IX or something.
Protest doesn't scream tourist to me.
No.
I loosen my silk tie.
Definitely locals.
Doesn't scream biker either, so that's what I'm saying. It'd be different brand, different what's the word I'm thinking of? You know, Silvio, when wine tastes different.
It's a vintage.
Vintage, that's the word.
I could be convinced. I remove the silk tie. Look for Oscar.
Should I make the call? I look at both of them from the couch.
I say make the call, man. Let's do it.
All right. Let me see what I can do. And
put my feet up on the table. Leaning on the couch.
I look at Victor's feet on the table.
I get up and start walking towards my room and kick Victor's feet off the table as I step by.
Hey, screw you, man.
Respect the furniture. I walk towards my room where my phone is.
I walk back into my room, put the trumpet back up on the display case. keep the butterfly knife and the pistol in waistband.
David, I'm glad you called, buddy.
Hey, are you guys almost done with that stupid thing?
Oh man, this thing is a wash. You want to bring some guys out here, get rowdy, try to get some notice, or what?
I was thinking y'all could come over here afterwards. It sounds like it's pretty low numbers.
Yeah, I mean, we got maybe 6-8 girls over here. Everybody's college age, so it'll be a party.
That sounds good to me. We'll have the required beverages for said college girls. So
Now you're talking.
Why don't you bring that tail over here and let's have a good time after they've changed the world or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, don't put on that dusty geezer metal. It always scares them off, man.
Yeah, I'll talk to a friend about that. When can we expect you? Because we're eager to start drinking.
Well, I still have a few hopefuls out here. I feel like it would be hard to walk away at this point unless you can persuade me otherwise.
Well, what do you want? I'll tell you what. Next time you guys organize, we'll get some nice supportive violence involved.
There you go. Kick in some heads. Get some cameras out here, man. We're wasting our time just sitting out here with candles. Cool. We'll see you in a little bit.
All right. Sounds good, man. Hang up the phone. Toss it on the bed.
Organizing some violence. You sending me in? Huh, Davey?
I look over at my bed. You're always listening to my calls now, Victor?
I'm always listening, man. You know that. What else am I going to do?
Silvio's brushing his teeth.
I walk over towards past Victor in my bedroom and I say, sounds like they're sick of the metal.
Well,
I'm sure Silvio won't mind.
They're not the only ones. I look over at my collection of vinyl, an expensive record player, a few monitors there.
Well, why don't you put that good taste to use for once? And I flop down on the couch again, turn the TV on to see what the news broadcast, see how it's panning out.
Still sitting on the couch. Beat her off now. Yeah, I don't really give a shit about the music, man. As long as they come.
The news has moved on from the protests. They're currently talking about a homeless man who was found with a severed head and had eaten part of the nose off.
Victor, I look at the screen.
I swear, man, it wasn't me. I might get on my bike and just go get a drink right now off of that guy. I got a friend in the morgue, but I'm not doing it. It wasn't me.
I stand behind the couch coming out of my room. So what's the story, David? Where are we at?
A few ladies coming by with the rest of the normal protest crew. You know,
We picking them up?
No.
They're just coming here.
Yeah, they're coming by. We need to get those kegs. Can you?
I'll send Oscar.
Can you send Oscar? Yeah.
Sure.
Love that. Thanks, Mr. Moneybags.
All reliable.
Change the channel to some adult cartoon.
I open up my suit jacket, take out a portfolio-style leather wallet, walk out to the garage where Oscar's fueling up the expensive Italian motorcycle. Call him over. Oscar, come here.
Yeah, buddy.
Change of plans. I take $500 cash out of the wallet, hand it to him. Looks like we're staying here, but I need you to go get some refreshments, okay? I'm trusting you to get refreshments because I'm not going to sit through another gathering where we're drinking Pilsners, okay?
Yeah, I definitely get that. But hey, I could use a little refreshment myself, man. I'm starting to get that like weak and sickly feeling.
Well, we're working on that.
Well, why don't you just hold out your wrist and let me re-up a little bit?
My expression goes ice. I stare at him in his eyes.
I mean,
Oh,
whatever you need, boss. I'll go ahead and start working on that beer. Bring it right back to you.
I'll take care of you.
I didn't mean
But
to
you
stick
must
you out of
do
turn.
what I say.
Don't I always?
Yeah. Always. I blink finally. Good stuff, Oscar. And quick. They could be here soon. Get that guitar tuned as well. Sounds like these ladies like nicer music.
Absolutely.
I look over at Victor in the living room and I say, with the party, you're definitely going to have to look a little,
What?
better.
Come on, man.
I don't give a shit what you're wearing. I'm talking about you look dead.
I slapped my face. That better, man? I don't know. I've always looked pale. I gotta get a drink in me. That's what's.
Are you telling me you never figured out how to? I mean, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like use your blood to look more human. You know what I mean?
I never tried it, honestly. How do you do it? I just drink and then I wake up. I drink and go to sleep. I wake up.
Just kind of think about it. I don't know. You're trying to move your blood around. It's just comes with mastery.
All right. I'll give it a try. Put my head down. It's kind of like in Dragon Ball Z, right, man?
Not even close, man.
How do I look?
I walk in, see Victor grunting on the couch. You constipated from those homeless guys that you're decapitating?
They taste good, man.
Shake my head.
Hey, I think something on to this, man.
I've got Oscar going to get refreshments. Should be back soon.
Awesome. I'm gonna sit here and concentrate on my complexion.
I look over at Silvio and I say, "Hey, will you go check on Daniel for me? He's supposed to be getting our bikes ready. I guess we could. You want to go for a ride?"
Yeah, my bike's ready to go. Oscar's already got it fueled up.
I mean, there's no reason we can't just go get a snack real quick.
I'm in.
Well, before our guests arrive. Are you
getting there's I get up and sort of stretch a little bit. There's like a kind of like a romantic side of vampires. We're kindred, where we jump a guy in the alley and kind of
so
grab
crass.
him and string.
But I
why do you
could take the edge off.
Wow.
That's what I'm talking about. It'll take the edge off. I think I'm getting a little blush now too. That might be working.
Are we taking Junior with us?
Yeah, I think he needs it. Look at him.
All right, I could use a ride.
Start walking out towards the garage.
Get up.
Daniel's outside in the garage, and you hear him just tighten up the timing on your bike just a little bit to where it's idling just like the intro to Hot for Teacher.
I say, "Oh yeah, you wanted to go with us, right?" As I step out and around the bikes.
Yeah, man, I got this new Softail. I wanted to give it a spin.
I say, "Yeah, all right. If I eat, you eat. Okay?"
Sounds like a plan, man. He hops on his bike,
Slap him on the back.
puts on his World War Era 2 helmet.
Straddle my bike, put on my helmet too. Look back at the guys.
I walk over to the Augusta, grab the Arai sitting there on the tank, pull it down, mirrored visor. The Italian bike turns over and roars its pipes off the side. I look back, waiting for the others.
Come walking in. Walk over to my Ducati Blackout. Kneel down. Make sure my bat is fastened to my baseball bat's fastened to the side of my the bike with barbed wire. All right. I think we're ready to go, guys. I saddle onto the bike, turn it over. Bike starts up.
One thing I can't deny, Silvio, I start my bike. You got good taste, buddy.
I just nod, waiting for David and the others to go through the open garage door.
I lead the way. Start driving off.
On the way out the garage door, I reach in my suit pocket, thumb the garage door closed.
I quickly move forward with the bike out of the garage, roundabout, right next to David. All right. Off we go.
I'm driving down the track towards the exit of the track. Take that sharp right. Just getting a little bit, throwing some dust up in the air. Out the exit.
8 miles down the highway, a Winnebago is parked on the side of the road with his emergency flashers on and a couple safety cones set up. Dude in a Tommy Bahama shirt throws a flare on the ground, starts walking back towards his RV.
I do this. I point towards the Winnebago.
I see the hand signal. Downshift the bike. Let some engine braking bleed off the speed. Signal that I'm turning right.
Making to slow down with the group. Look over to the others. We doing this? I yell out. We doing this?
And answering with my actions, I pull up in front of the Winnebago and stop the bike quickly in front. So boxing in the RV.
Shadow moves in front of the window. Door opens and a middle-aged woman wearing a professional bull riding shirt and a cowboy hat steps out. Oh, nice of you boys to stop. I don't think we'll be able to charge up on motorcycle batteries. You see, we had a few T-Mini Martinis last night. Gerald left the TV and everything going. So, tell you what, though, we already called AAA, so appreciate your help, but y'all have a good one.
I take my helmet off, put it down on, and I say, how's it going, darling? You don't want to be alone in a place like this. You're likely to get hurt.
Oh, I'm not alone. My husband's in the vehicle, you know, with his buddy. So we're fine. Thanks.
Lean over to David. Hey, why don't we just bust in?
I get off the bike, turn it off, take the helmet off, walk to the back of the Winnebago, just peeking in, trying to see in the draped windows, just looking around.
Make out one other form.
Step off of the bike. I look at Victor and I say, "Yeah, we're doing this.
Doing this? We're doing this." All right. I get off my bike as well, and I walk around to the front door of the.
Pop my knuckles and I say, I pop my knuckles and I say, hey, "Why don't you pop the hood? I know a lot about these things."
Well, I appreciate the help, anything, but the battery's just dead. There's not much you can do about it. Your little motorcycle batteries ain't going to get it done. So thank you very much. And she starts to close the door.
You'd be surprised what we could do. Come on, ma'am. Let us help you out. Anything we could do to help. It's hot out here.
Oh, no, we're all right.
Night.
She
Even at
closes
night.
the door.
I stop at the back of the RV, move back a little bit, to where the propane is stored. Take my butterfly knife out, pry open the cover on the propane tank, start turning the propane on. Once I've got the propane on, I lean back over, catch Victor's eye.
Bitter smell wafts through the air.
I say, well, let's do this quick. They said they called AAA. I pull the gun out of my pocket, walk over towards the door to the RV, activate supernatural strength, and grip the door and rip it off. Toss it into the field.
Woman screams out. A man with his hands shaking points a Mossberg shotgun around the edge of the door and says, "Get the hell out of here." See the barrel wiggling.
I say, "Uh-oh."
I pull my gun out.
I jump up on the back of the Winnebago, and with the hilt of my knife, I smash the back window.
Yeah.
It shatters. Big jagged pieces of glass.
I take that moment to like grab the shotgun. Or attempt to.
I charge forward into the door, diving at the man with the shotgun. Come here, you shit!
Smack the shotgun away, holding onto the barrel.
Shotgun goes clattering back into the bus. The man falls down on one leg as he slips on the stairs.
I jump in through the broken back window into the back of the RV.
I'm over
I kind of laugh a little bit and point the gun at him, and I say, "Smart guy." I pocket the gun. I grab him by the collar and pick him up.
He goes pale white. His eyes swell wide with fear. Just take whatever you want. Don't hurt us.
Start feeding on him.
The urge to drink him dry rises within you. Roll conscience.
I submit to that urge. And just start draining him.
His wife screams as the man turns pale white. Go ahead.
Justifying it with like protecting the masquerade.
I quickly move from the back room of the RV. Hearing the screams, I throw open the small bedroom door, the RV bedroom. Seeing David feeding on this man, the hunger takes me. I run past to the screaming woman.
Charge in the direction of the screaming woman, leaving David training the man. Hey, I gotta get some too there, Sil. My fangs retract, and I lunge forward to bite at the jugular.
Roll melee.
Pass.
Go ahead.
I lunge in, grabbing her. Fangs retract down into the jugular. My eyes bloodshot. As I gulp. Still, I'll leave some for you, man.
Roll conscience.
Pass. I release her. The rest is yours, bud. Blood dripping down all over my dirty white tank. I stumble back.
The avarice takes me. I grab the woman, the wife, swooning, loss of blood. I check for a pulse. I hear a heartbeat still. 2 heartbeats. One's fading quick. The other one here, right in front of me. I greedily feed. I can't stop myself. She dies in my hands.
I pull the man away, smirking. Let's see. Throw him into the kitchen. A piece of like a pile of garbage. Look over. It's Silvio. I've never seen him be so animalistic.
David and Silvio roll humanity.
Failure.
Succeeds.
Lose an amount of humanity equal to your one's die, Silvio.
I head to the small kitchenette in the Winnebago, grab a dish towel, wipe the blood from my face.
Feel better, Silvio? I look at him with a smirk on my face.
Shut up.
We got to get
Turn
this
on
thing
the-
off the road.
No, there's no need. I've already turned on the propane.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we
I
gotta
turn
get
on
out of
the-
here.
I like hustle out of the.
I turn the burners on the Winnebago, and then make my way out. Victor, you still smoke, right?
Yeah, I still smoke, man. I still hang on 1 sec. I kneel down. I grab the man that David threw. I go through his pockets. I pull out his wallet. Yeah, there we go.
Come on.
Come on, man. How do you think I make an income? Yeah, I pull out my cigarettes and walk out. Put a cigarette.
You could get a talent, I say.
I look back at Victor, looking like he's gonna light a cigarette. And I say, "I got to get out of here." I hop on
Yeah,
the
run.
bike, and I start to drive off. Gesture for Daniel to follow.
Yeah, I'd stand back, guys. I got this. Pull out my lighter. All right, guys, let's go. And I flick it and turn and walk away.
Everybody
I walk-
roll courage as the RV explodes in a ball of flame.
Startled. I fall back, surprised at the explosion. Eyes wide.
I rev my engine. I'm already like peeling out. I start going like 100 down this highway.
Put my hand down, my arm out. Come on, Sil. Let's go.
I reach up, help to my feet. I think that's good for me, guys. I'm heading back to the clubhouse.
Yeah.
A little shooken up. I put my helmet on, back onto the Augusta, and peel out, heading back to the clubhouse.
I get on my bike, turn it on, rev it up, and turn in the direction of Dave. Hey, David, we doing some more hunting? I'm flooring down the road.
I'm already like 3 miles down the road. Totally focused on the road and getting away from this fire explosion behind me. As Daniel finally catches up next to me.
In the direction of David. I'm flooring it, going as fast as I can, trying to catch up. Honking the horn. Wait up!
My bike pulls up outside the clubhouse. I put it in neutral, just let it idle. Take out my phone, thumbing through the videos I have saved on my phone. I stop on one. It's Marcy Perez. She's singing. It's so beautiful. I stare at it. Look at the clubhouse, look back at my phone. Decision made. I click on the music in my helmet, put her video on loop, phone back into my suit coat, and the bike flies off with me on it, heading towards where I think Marcy could be. I just got to see her.
Continuing to drive down, Daniel is able to put his hand on my bike, and I kind of shake out of my frenzy, Rorschach, and start to slow down a little bit. I say, go over there. I'm just pointing at a little gas station off the road, heading in the opposite direction of the track.
Driving, I realize I'm not gonna catch up to David. Yeah, fuck him. I turn, I head towards the strip. I'll just go get something on my own. As I floor it down towards the main drag.
The bike, I keep the speed down so as not to draw too much attention. The Italian engineering rumbling beneath me, lights streaming by as I make my way towards the strip, or just off strip, where the cheap motels are, heading towards the dive where a young Marcelina Perez is often grabbing some extra hours, doing some cleaning from a type of establishment that needs rooms cleaned multiple times during the day. There it is, up ahead.
Pull into the gas station and up to the pumps, and just like breathing heavily, start to pump the gas into the gas station. Look over at Daniel. They always got to blow shit up. Fucking guys.
Well, some guys have flair for the dramatic. I don't know what it's all about. I saw you get all red-eyed and weird.
Yeah. Let's just say I got topped up too. I guess it's your turn, huh?
Let's go, man. And he reaches for your arm.
Man, you're gonna fucking do it right here at the gas pump?
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Oh, wait.
Look around, I say. Night feels funny.
Yeah?
Yeah. Pumping gas.
Pickup truck jacked up 7 feet in the air with KC lights and neon underglow. Pulls up, blaring Toby Keith. A dude in a trucker hat, wearing overalls and nothing visible underneath, hops out. His body moving like a pile of laundry falling down the stairs.
Wipe the blood off of my cheek. Rub it on my black jacket.
He gives you the stink eyes. He looks over and turns back, puts his card in, starts pumping gas.
Nice truck.
Yeah, I like it. Nice bike.
No shit.
I riding towards the main strip. I see the lights all aglow at night. I finally make my way in. Turn, missing the main drag and going off into the lower income areas in the back side of town. Park my bike in an empty spot. Take my helmet off, clip it to my bike. Make sure I got my gun on me. I on the saddle, put down my kickstand, start walking the streets, looking around for anybody who needs a fix.
Into the next intersection, you see a group of shopping carts circled like wagons on the Oregon Trail, and inside the circle are a group of 3 or 4 guys huddled together over a little pile of burning sticks and muttering to each other.
I look down, blood all over my tee. It zip up my jacket. All right. Walk forward. Hey, fellas. How we doing? As I walk forward towards them.
Hey man, what's up? Hey, you want a shot of this rum? He gave it to me and it made me a little itchy, but it's good shit.
Yeah, I'll have some rum, man. You guys into anything harder? You guys want any? You guys looking for anything?
Fuck, man, I wish I could get heroin anymore, man. This fentanyl shit, you shoot it up and 4 hours later, you're crawling over with bugs again.
Dude, I got what you need. Just not here. You want to take a walk back this way? Too many cameras on the poles these days, you know what I mean?
Well, I don't know, man. Well, you come inside our little circle here, you're safe. Ain't nobody can see us here.
Yeah. I'll have a drink for a minute, and then maybe we'll go get a fix in a bit. How's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me some of that. Give me some of that. Grab the bottle. Take a swig.
Right.
Good shit.
A moment later, you feel the cold sensation of metal pressed to your neck.
Hey, man.
Hey,
What's the deal?
You don't want any of this knife, just empty out your pockets.
I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing, man.
That's fine. Just show us.
Can I use my hands? Can I?
Yeah. Reach in there and get it.
Yeah. I pull out the wallet from the man in the Winnebago. That's all I got, man. Took it off some poor sap.
Yeah, I'll be taking that. And he snatches it out of your hand and tries to push you out of the circle. Now get the fuck out of here.
Fine. Whatever, man. Whatever. Suck anyway. Turn around. I kick a trash can nearby. Fucking assholes. Walk back towards my bike. Darkness.
Silvio, as you're approaching the dive bar, the little dive she works at, the Alien Cat House, you hear the lilting, perfectly tuned notes of a very difficult song to sing on Green Dolphin Street, coming from the back of the building outside.
Visor comes up. I slow right down. Keep the revs of the bike low enough that I can catch the few notes. Pull up to the curb. Turn the bike off. Helmet comes off. I step off the bike, start moving towards that sound. I close my eyes for a moment, head up, just letting the music just wash over me like it could wash the blood away. Eyes open. I head around to the back entrance.
And a woman in a housekeeping outfit with a body that just will not quit and legs that go all the way up is squeezing out a mop. Viscous liquid is coming out, making a sloshing sound.
I purposely have my expensive Italian leather shoe scuff on the sidewalk, making a little bit of sound, clear my throat.
So you're not allowed to be back here.
I'm sorry. I just heard some beautiful music.
Oh, you like it when I
Sounded
sing?
familiar.
You know the song?
I do know the song. I tell
Ella
you what.
Fitzgerald sang my favorite version.
What would it take to get a private performance? Just another private performance of that. I mean, you're busy, I get it, but that music, I was on my bike, just riding by. I heard you. It was that good. And I have a pretty bike. Nothing as pretty as the sounds that I heard just a minute ago.
Well, thank you very much for saying that. I mean, what are you looking for? You want a concert? You just want me to sing you a song? Or?
I'll tell you what I really want. I really want to take you to this nicer club over just a few blocks away. They've got an open mic tonight. I'd like to hear you on a microphone. Totally above board.
I could do that, but I got a couple more rooms to clean before I can leave.
Is there someone else that could take those for you? I mean, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. I know the owner. I can get us right in. Always looking for
Soul
talent.
is here too, but she's not on cleanup duty. She don't want to do it. If you could find some way to convince her, I could probably take off easy.
Whereabouts is she?
Early.
I'll go talk to her.
She's working the front desk.
I'll be right back. Okay? I'll be right back. I back up a few steps. Then
Okay, if you say so.
walk over to the front desk. Towards the front desk office.
I look over at the at Daniel, shake my head, and I look back at the truck driver, the guy that was driving the truck. I say, "Sorry about that. It's been a rough night. Hey, you like bikes, huh?" I'm gonna turn on my supernatural presence to attract him.
Why don't you take those googly eyes and point them somewhere else? That shit may fly down in the city, but we don't do that out here. He finishes pumping his gas.
So you don't like fucking bikes or what?
Maybe I just don't like fucking you. He climbs back on his tall sidestep truck. Begins to close the door behind him.
Nonsense. Everybody likes fucking me. Look at that. And I put the pump back in there. I say, come on, Dan, this guy's a fucking loser. Forget it, buddy. I guess we'll find someone else to party with us and those college girls.
What'd you call me? He steps out and a retractable baton.
I don't remember. What did I call you? Do you remember? Maybe you could remind me.
Oh, I'll tell you what you can call is a repairman. And he raises up his ass to strike at your bike fender.
Try to grab his wrist. Grab him by the wrist and squeeze it.
Oh, yeah. Pretty quick grip on there. Let's see. He tries to slam his foot down on your toe. Roll evade.
I say, "Whoa, look out. This guy's paying foot tag." And I activate my potence once again. Shove him into his truck.
Crack as his elbow slams hard into the door and he screams out, "Ah!"
So what was it that I was calling you again? I really wanted you to remind me.
Look, you made your fucking point, all right? You win this one. Starts
No.
back in the
And
truck.
I grab him by the shoulder. I really want you to tell me what I called you. Please.
I don't even remember at this point, to be honest, but I'm sure it wasn't much of an
Oh,
offense.
okay.
Just let me go.
Oh, okay, so you just hit everyone with a baton. Is that it? I slap him across the face lightly.
No, I just thought I could win this one, to be honest with you. Clearly I'm outmatched.
Oops. And I shove him into the truck again, shove him into the dirt. Say, get the fuck out of here. I turn around, walk over to the convenience store. I say, if there's one scratch on my bike when I get out, I swear to God, I'm going to find you and kill you. Do you understand what I'm telling you right now?
Yeah, whatever, man. And he's climbing with his busted arm back into the truck.
Just look at him. I turn around and walk towards the gas station. Call Daniel to follow me.
You better hurry, man. Look at this guy inside. He's giving us the eyeball.
You think I give a shit, Daniel?
I mean, I'm sure you don't, but it's just a matter of time, right?
Daniel, shut the fuck up. Do you want blood or not, man?
Fuck yeah.
Then shut up. Just walk in there, scratching my head.
Walking back to towards my bike. Fucking assholes. Oh, fuck. I reach into I unzip my jacket a bit. I reach and grab my 9mm. Fuck it. I turn around. Hey, asshole! As I walk into the crowd, gun raised. Come with me!
He grabs the nearest shopping cart and shoves it at you.
Dive. I jump out of the way. Successfully. And I run forward. Gun raised. I say, come with me.
Puts his hands up. What do you want, man?
Come on, let's go. Follow
You
me.
want your wallet back here? Take it. He's holding it out to you.
Yeah, you fuck the wallet. And you assholes, scat. Get out of here. You, follow.
They go running. He starts following you.
All right, come on. We're gonna have a little bit of fun, all right? Just like I had offered before, till you put that fucking knife to my neck. So come on, let's go. And I walking. You walk ahead of me and just go towards that dumpster over there, all right? As I lead him towards the dumpster in the darkness.
The door bell or the door chime rings as I push into the main lobby of the Dive Motel. And in my best academic polished Spanish, I call out for the front desk agent. My brilliant white smile dazzling. I then, excuse me, señorita. I am in a problem. Perhaps you can help me. Could you help me? I straighten out my suit jacket.
Oh, certainly. We'd be happy to. A girl with a Puerto Rican accent, curly hair, bangled earrings, and bright red lipstick smiles at you.
I lean on the counter with one elbow, getting close. So, your housekeeper, the one that's on shift tonight, I need to borrow her for just a couple hours. I understand that she has some things that she has to take care of, but...
oh, no, she doesn't work that side. She just does cleaning.
No, you misunderstand. It's a big, dazzling smile. It is not... this isn't sexual. I think she has talent. I take out an expensive, embossed business card from my inner pocket.
Oh, she's the one always singing those jazz songs. Why don't they just sing normal?
But she has a talent, I say, a real gift from God. As my eyes purposely drop to the gaudy cross that the Puerto Rican front desk agent is wearing. It'd be a sin to let such a gift go unnoticed. So what will it take? This is not me taking advantage of a of a young woman. No, no, no. This is me providing a way forward. Yes? I inch forward a little closer. Her overpowering perfume is thick in the air. But I'm not as thirsty as I was a moment ago. Senorita.
Yeah. Walk over into the gas station. I look over at the clerk. I say, believe that guy came at me with a fucking baton.
Look, I don't want to get the cops involved. Just get out of here. Pay your bills. And I didn't see nothing.
What did I do? This guy come at me with a baton. Chill
Yeah,
out, buddy.
absolutely. No, you were totally, it was self-defense and I didn't see anything.
Okay. I say, you gotta, where's the can? Oh, okay, there it is. I start walking to the back. And inside the bathroom, I say, all right, here's good. I open up my wrist and offer it to Daniel.
Roll hunger. He sucks greedily from your arm. As he pulls back, you see his eyes dilated wide, his pupils big as moons.
I just say, I give and I give and I give. What do I get?
You get whatever you need tonight, boss. He starts smacking his fist into his hand. Where are we going?
Here's what it feels like I'm getting. I'm getting doubt from you. I'm getting second guesses.
Well, when I get hungry, I get a little weird, man. You know, it was like 3 weeks since you fed me, and I was feeling all hollow inside and weak. Now I'm good. Whatever. Good.
You better earn it this time, buddy.
Absolutely.
I push him off. That's enough. Look at
Molly's soul is staring at Silvio, twirling her pencil between her fingers, smacking her gum. All right. You give me a week ahead on pay. She can walk. How about that?
I straighten up. Stand ramrod straight. Straighten. A week of pay. How much?
$700.
I'll give you $200. She leaves with me now, and I consider this a favor.
Roll bargain. Finance, sorry.
Failure.
Not gonna cut it. I want to be able to relax with a week of pay, or you can get out of here.
I lean forward again, smile, a bit of threat behind it. I activate my persuade, but she sees right through me.
Money talks and bullshit walks, buddy.
All right then. $700. I reach in, pull out my leather portfolio wallet. Clears me right out. Fine. I'll be back. I reach forward and grab my business card, sliding it back into my hand, my jacket. Thank you, I say as I walk out the door.
Gun raised, pointing at the guy. All right, man. So you wanted to party, man, but you put a knife to my neck. So now look who's got the gun. I reached into my pocket.
Yeah, you got the gun, and you can have your wallet back. And I don't know what else you. expect from me, man?
Yeah, here. You said you wanted heroin, right? I reach into my pocket. I pull out some heroin. I reach forward. I put it into
Yeah,
my
but
pocket. Stick it in his
okay.
pocket. Then I pistol whip him.
He screams and spits out a wad of blood. What the hell, man? What do you even want? Are you just here to beat me up and give me drugs? I don't know. What are you doing?
As he's saying that, I lunge forward, my fangs retracted, going for his neck.
Roll melee.
Success. Fangs drive deep into his neck. Drinking. Eyes wide. Veins are popping out of my forehead. Able to control myself. I release. I lick the wound. Roll him aside. So putting a knife to my neck, you fucking asshole. Crack my neck. Scratch. Turn around. Walk back towards my bike.
As we're leaving the bathroom, I say, "Hey, why don't you buy me one of those tall boys there, Daniel?"
Sure, yeah. You want Mickey's or Tecate?
I don't care.
Why do you even want a beer? Whatever.
Because-
Whatever. You asked. It's fine.
I shake my head. I just gesture at him with looking at the clerk. I say, "Look at this guy. He's so ungrateful.
It's hard to find good help," he says, his eyes wide.
One little beer, and he's got to ask me 2 questions about it."
Oh, yeah. Sometimes a too strict manager can make people feel like they don't have any ownership over their job. But that's just been my experience.
Oh, are you a manager?
No, I aspire to be a manager here. Right now,
So
I'm an
you're like
on-call cashier, yeah.
you're like a disgruntled employee.
I've been disgruntled at every job I've ever held, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah. I hear you, man. You want to blow off some steam later? You seem like a pretty cool guy.
It's a pretty nice bike. I don't know if I can keep up with you, but I got one of my own.
Well, we just like hanging out, partying and stuff. We got a little place down the highway over there. It's a cool little dirt bike track. You come by and
right on.
get a couple beers, hang out, some girls.
I got an electric scooter. It'll get to like 35.
Don't bring that.
No?
Unless that's
how I get around, really.
I guess you can bring it.
They're not going to laugh me off the track?
Well, you're definitely not getting on the track.
All right. Well, I'll just park it there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. We'll see you there. Sounds like a party.
All right, man. Hey, Daniel, why don't you tell him where the place is? And I walk out towards my bike, and Daniel handle everything.
Girl behind the desk stuffs the money in her bra, pulling it back, revealing a tattoo of pit bull on her left breast. Closes her shirt back up and yells out for Marcy.
My eyes dart to the tattoo of Pitbull. I'll be right back.
Oh, you like what you see?
Well, I mean, I feel like you got the best of me.
Hey, you got another 100 in there. I'll make him dance for you.
I might. It'll just be on my bike. Why don't you come? I'll show you the bike. Might be something to your taste.
Let's get that money. She walks outside with you.
It's just around here, towards the. I just parked it around back. It's a beautiful Italian bike, I say, all in Spanish. I walk around the back. So Marcy is getting ready, yes?
I mean, I guess she's her own woman. She does what she wants.
She's going to do a lot more of that going forward. I lunge forward, plunging my fangs into the overly perfumed neck of the Puerto Rican, and start drinking.
She goes limp, licking her lips and moaning.
The hunger's too fresh. I can't stop. Her heartbeat gets slower and slower. Soon I realize she's gone. I look up, eyes getting focus. I take her limp form over to a dumpster behind the motel. With a grunt, I toss her into the dumpster.
Roll humanity.
I stand there staring at the dumpster. Eyes lose focus for a moment. I feel like a river rushing through my ears. Failure. I take a moment to recenter. Marcia. I look back at my phone. Quickly, frantically, I pull up the video of her singing. I press play. I stare at the video for a moment, hearing that sound again.
Heartbeat is getting closer. You hear footsteps coming around the corner of the building.
I turn around. Phone going back into my jacket pocket. Marcy. I've cleared it with your manager. The front desk is fine. She's looking after. She had to take out the garbage, but she'll be looking after everything. Why don't you come? A bike is just over here. We'll go for a little ride. It'll be fun.
All right, don't go too fast though. I don't want to get sick.
I'll tell you what. I take the helmet off the tank of the bike, pass it to her. Why don't you wear this? It'll be safer.
Okay, that's a good idea. And she puts it on. Climbs on the back of the bike.
The bike fires up underneath me, and I pull away into the night streets towards a wonderful little jazz club.
Walking over to my bike, wipe the blood off my face. Whew. That was good. I wonder what the guys are up to. Straddle the bike, kick back the kickstand and start her up. Rev the engine, whip around, back the direction I came. Leaving town now. Heading back the direction of the track. My intent, drive, spin around, speak on the sidewalks as I go.
I walk towards the bike. I pull my phone out, send a text message to Silvio. I say, "Did you go to that club?" And sit on the bike, put my helmet on, look over at Daniel, wait for him to settle up.
He walks out of the store bearing a paper bag.
Yeah, give that to me at the track. I rev the engine, and I just pull out, start driving towards the track, not waiting for him to get on his bike. Flying down the highway.
I pull up outside the club. My phone goes off. I look down. I put it away. Oh, here it is. I off the bike, offer my hand to Marcia to get off. Take the helmet, leave it on the bike. I know the proprietor of this club, I say in Spanish. He's always looking for talent. And I think you have what it takes. What do you say? A little performance. It's an intimate affair. It'll be fine. I walk towards the doorman.
He nods to you in recognition. Without saying a word, holds the door open.
I make gesture for Marcia to go ahead. Into the cozy environment of this small club. Nod at the doorman. Marco, thank you. Into the club. I usher Marcy past the table's coat check, nodding at the regulars. Why don't you have a seat? I gesture to a table for two. It's empty.
Oh, I love Charles Mingus. This place is cool. She sits down as the chaotic rhythms of Black Saint and the Sinner Lady start up.
I smile. She's perfect. I say out loud. Then I'll be right back. I'm just going to go talk to the night manager. We're friends. I move away from the table, heading towards the floor manager of the club.
A middle-aged black guy in a suit who's built like a filing cabinet stands right by the pillars that support the doors leading to the back. And he watches over the place, tapping his foot slightly to the incredibly complex rhythms that are changing time and signature song he knows by heart.
Music is outstanding, again, but I have found a real treat.
Wow.
Tell you, I'm going to do you a favor. I know this isn't usually open night, Mike, but I'm telling you, I found a real talent. And you know I'm good for my word. See the cute thing there at the table. The one that's really into the music already. Yeah.
Is that a pipe sonner, huh?
Like you wouldn't believe, my brother. Put her on the stage. I'm begging you. Let me do this favor for you.
All right, they got an intermission coming up after this number. Let her sit there and talk to him for a minute, and if they give the okay, she can play.
You won't regret it. I'll tell you what, in recognition of you doing me this favor, I'll bring my horn next time.
It's been a while since you played.
Not that long. I still got the embouchure.
Well, give me advance notice so I can drum up a few more butts and seats up here next time you come.
I clap him on the shoulder. Of course. All right, intermission. Right on. I turn, make my way back to the table.
On my bike, still flooring it out of town. Before I exit, I realize, I should make a stop at the morgue. Slow down, I turn around. Pull out my phone while coasting. Dial my friend Jimmy, mortician. Call.
Hey, what's up, man? I'm working.
Jimmy, what's going on, man? Listen, I'm in town and I gotta meet with you.
Right now?
Yeah. I'll be quick, man. I'll come around.
I got a stiff on the slab, man. I was just about to start doing the embalming fluid. This shit takes hours.
No, I know. Just I'll come around back. It'll be fast.
All right, not
I'll
like
be
last
right
time you're alone.
there. I'm alone.
No club
worries.
girls.
No club girls. No, none. No, I'm all alone.
All right.
Promise. All right. I'll see you in a few
All right, but
minutes.
keep it down. Don't get into all that like you're yelling at the cows across the pasture shit like you always do.
No, I know. I do that. I know. I'm good tonight. I promise. All right.
All
I'll be there.
right.
I'll be there soon. I'm like 2 minutes down the road. All right.
Okay.
Close the phone. Put it in my pocket. Jimmy's good. I make my way towards the morgue. Distance I see Las Vegas mortuary. Wrap around the alley into the back. Park my bike. Hop off. Walk towards the stairs and up to this dark alleyway with a single light bulb over the door. Knock on the door. Jimmy! Hey!
Motown is blaring from inside the room.
Banging on the door. Jimmy!
And the insistent 60s snare drowning out any mids from your knocking.
I try the door handle. I pull.
It's open.
Door opens. Walk in. Jimmy, it's Vic!
Oh, hey, hold on. He turns down the Supremes.
Man, you freaking blasted in here, man. Anybody can sneak up on you.
Yeah, well, it's a dirty job, man. You got to keep your mind occupied.
Yeah, man, I get it. Hey, listen, I know you're busy. I ran out of bags. Man. You can hook me up? Need some for back at the track.
I don't know, man. They were asking about it last time. I think you hit me pretty hard last month.
Come on.
I'm going to have to charge you extra. I can only give you one.
One? Really?
That's just because we're cool, man. Like, if you were a dick, I wouldn't be able to give you any. They were asking me what happened to the supplies. I had to make up a story about this dog that came in. Nobody bought it, but they left me alone.
All right, I get it, man. You're cool. All right, yeah. I'll take the bag for now. Hopefully tomorrow night, or I don't know. What do you think? We wait a week or so, let things blow over. You know, what do you think?
Dude, you got to find a better source for at least a couple weeks and let me restock. If something goes missing again, they're going to be looking at me. I'm the only overnight guy, so I'm here alone. You know.
I get it. All right. One bag though tonight. You got me tonight.
Yeah, it's
like
just
my
gonna be though.
My little snack, before bed, before I slumber.
All right, double price though.
Geez, man.
I'm really sticking my neck out here for you.
I'll throw in a little heroin. How's that?
What am I gonna do with that?
Fuck. All right, fine. Double price. Pay him. Grab the bag.
Hand you a blood bag.
Listen, man. Appreciate it. As always, Jimmy. You're the man. Stay safe. Turn around. Walk to the door. I head back down to the bike. Putting the bag in the saddlebag. Hop on, start up to head back to the track.
Driving down the road, just drive really fast, feeling the wind. Left the helmet off this time. Let the wind kind of like blow the recent murders I've committed off of my head, and just driving towards the track.
You pass a white van on the way, and you recognize the black electrical tape that spells out "Loaded Diaper," name of a local punk band in your contact.
I pull up next to it. There you go. I tap on the window.
Rolls down the window and yells out something unintelligible into the wind.
For sure. Come to the
Gives you a thumbs
track.
up. Metal horns, thumbs up.
Pull out in front of him. Driving at a reasonable speed now, just maybe 15 over. head towards the track. Hopefully bringing a punk band.
The current set concludes. This polite applause. I lean across the table, having ordered a couple drinks for Marcy and I. Nothing hard, just light. All right. This is your chance. I've already cleared it. They're waiting for you. Just sing for the fun of it, for the joy of the music, I say. So I stand up and, as a gentleman, pull her chair back so she can stand up from the table. Gesture for her to take the stage. Then I sit down, lean forward on the table, excited, enraptured.
She makes her way up to the stage. Slim Jerry rotates his mic on a arm over to her. She pulls it out of the holder, whispers a few notes to him, and the slow pulsing rhythms of Love Me Like a River Does begin. She climbs on top of the piano, lays down sideways, and with the very first notes begins to seduce everyone in the room. The bartenders stop serving drinks. The boy mopping the floor is held in rapt attention, standing in the corner. And for a moment, time stops as Marcy sings her song.
Perfection. Perfection, I whisper. Enraptured. Trying to hold on to this moment, burning it into my mind as she continues to sing.
On my bike, ripping now out of town, making my way back to the town. Make my way out onto the highway, where I just floor it. But I woo going towards the town, towards the track, straight at it, going back home.
Pulling up to the track now. Take that right into the entrance of the parking lot, and then pass that onto the track. Take that to the left as I head towards our haven, our shelter, and look behind me, see that the van followed. I nod to myself and pull up to the garage. Hit the button. Park the bike.
I'm standing before I know I'm standing. Thunderous applause from me, whistling, my fingers in my mouth, whistling at the conclusion of Marcy's song. Absolutely ecstatic. I move to the stage, offer my hand to escort her from the stage.
A woman comes from the back carrying a bouquet of a dozen roses, hands it to her. She steps off the stage. Everyone watches every move as she goes back to her table and sits down.
I make a point, pulling out her chair.
The off-kilter rhythms of Take 5 start to grip the place as everyone's now alive, stimulated, and the dance floor begins to fill.
I sit back in my chair. I let the music just pour over, wash over, drowning out the thunderous river of rage just below the surface. I remember a text message. With some reluctance, I pull out my phone and check. David is texting me. right. Put my phone back.
Just ahead. The track. Come peeling in. I see up ahead the van. See David's bike. They come rolling up. David! What's up, man? Where'd you go?
Daniel's handing me the beer, and I say, "Why don't you go put that in the fridge for me?" Actually, and look over at Victor, and I say, "I just need to blow off some steam. Got some gas, whatever."
Yeah, lost you there on the road. Just trying to catch up. Just went into town, though.
Well, you should get a real bike.
This thing's fine, man.
Nah, I'm kidding. It's a pretty badass bike.
I know, right? So, where's
Slap him
Sil?
on the back. I don't know. He's off being fancy or something.
And what's with the van?
That's the guys.
The
They're
guys?
a punk rock band. Hopefully they got the girls with them. But yeah, I've been trying to just getting ready for this little shindig, you know.
All right,
I guess
all
we
right.
don't have to be here for it.
I don't know if Sil's gonna like a punk band, though.
I don't give a shit.
That's my Davy, man. I just punch you in the shoulder.
Yeah, all right.
I turn back and I walk into our abode.
I
Our
walk
building.
out of the garage and head towards the van.
The garage.
The music has a pause. I stand up, invite Marcia to stand. I'd like to make some introductions. One, before I take you home and drop you off, I think that after that performance tonight, you're not going to be cleaning rooms anymore. You'll be cleaning up, but not in that way. You're way too good for that. I walk her towards the manager and make some introductions to the other staff. So I walk over, let them get to know her. Yeah, maybe you've got room for the best voice in Las Vegas.
Maybe so, but I don't know if we have a spot for enough to keep her going and put her in her new gig right now, man.
That's all right. I've got a few other places, you know. Talent like
and
this.
she can definitely have our Thursday night.
What do you say, Marcia? I turned to her. Thursdays?
Sounds like a date.
Date it is. Gentlemen, I'm going to take the young lady home now. I offer her my elbow.
I walk up to the van, seeing some people pile out. And I say, anyone else coming? And yell out before I really get an idea who's there yet.
Yeah, buddy. And 4 or 5 people pile out of the van. The back opens. Another few come out, and 8 people walk into the house. Half girls, half guys. Everybody college age. Getting rowdy. Where's the beer? Let's go.
My name's David. Look at them.
Hey, what's up, Dave?
Look at them all. I say, hey, come here, Tony. I want to talk to you real quick. Go over to the house. You guys will figure it out over there.
Well, hold on. Before I do, man, I want to introduce you to somebody. Brittany, come here. Come here. And a girl with a chain going between her nose and her ear with an immaculately spiked mohawk, heavy black lipstick and eyeshadow steps up.
Hello.
This is your place? This is so cool.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Is that your bike?
One of them over there, the one that It's a little more blue than the.
Let's go for a ride. Take me on that track. Let's see how fast it can go. I want to get some adrenaline pumping. Get this party started.
Yeah, I'm a little busy right now, but if you can find some beer over there at the house.
All right.
All right. Good talking to you.
Lame-o.
All right. Let's see. Come here, Tony. Walk over behind the van.
What's up? You don't like her? Too much with the makeup and stuff?
Yeah. Are you guys gonna play music here? Or
I mean, did you want us to?
Would you mind?
Okay. But it usually has the we'll play. Totally.
Wait, usually has the what?
Well, we're not very good.
Ah, that's fine.
Okay. Just loud. Just fine.
Live music's live music. You know what I mean?
Awesome. Drags up a Sears drum kit. Bass drum.
Very
carrying it
nice.
inside.
Very nice. And I follow him. I say, do you want me to carry something?
Yeah, get that hi-hat stand, man.
Yeah, all right.
But you gotta like hold the top one down. It'll fall off.
It falls off. I'm like, oh, oops. I'll take this up. Just keep walking.
Walking back towards the garage, I go inside towards my room. Open the door. When I go in, I quickly take off my leather jacket, throw it on the cot, pull off my bloodied white tee, throw it in the corner, go over to my dresser, littered with just cigarettes and debris. Open the drawer, a roach crawls out, pull out another nasty, disgusting shirt, put it over my jacket, put that back on. It's better. Reach back in, light a cigarette on my cigarette case, cigarette, light it. All right.
Woman's voice rings out from the kitchen. Hey, what the hell? There's no beer here. One?
I walk out. You looking for beer?
Yeah. You think we came out here just to look at you guys?
No. We got beer. Come on. I got it actually in here.
You don't expect us to listen to Loaded Diapers sober, do you?
No. I got beer in my room if you want some.
Well, why don't you bring it out here? I'm not going in your room. It smells like wet socks in there.
You know what? You're no fun. Fuck off. And I just walk past there and go outside. My cigarette. Out towards David.
Walking up to the garage. I say, what is that? Freaking dude not here with a beer yet? Did I hear that right? Silvio's man. I'm looking at my phone, noticing that there's no response. I say, talking to Victor. No beer, huh?
No beer. Where's Sil? And there's a chick in there. She wants beer. She's no fun. She wouldn't come in the room.
I don't care. Let's go. You want to ride bikes around this track? See how fast we can get them?
Let's go for a race. That's what I'm talking about. Let's do it.
Let's try to get one of these idiots on the back. It's always fun to hear him scream.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I open the door and I say, hey, you guys, girls want to ride?
Hell yeah, let's go for a ride. Woo!
All right, over here. Let's go. I hop on my bike. I walk over to my bike. Jump on, straddle it.
Hop on the bike too. Wait for
who's getting on.
Some broad to get on.
Brittany hops on the back with Phil. Skinhead girl with a Chelsea haircut, wearing suspenders, acid wash jeans, and a Ben Sherman button-down shirt, hops on the back with Victor, slaps you on the ass and says, "Giddy up, cowboy."
You got it, man. Ready, Dave?
All right, I just pull out and like really fast.
Rip it behind him. Hold on tight. And I floor it.
You do the same.
Silvio, your
Best.
phone rings a text message.
I look at the phone as I escort Marcia back to the bike on the street. Excuse me. Just got to answer this.
It says, late, cops. It's from your Google.
Well, that's no good. Well, I put the phone back, hand her the helmet. Where can I drop you off? Is home nearby?
Just drop me off at this bus stop, a couple blocks over here. I'll walk the rest of the way. I'm still high. I want to keep that feeling, stretch my legs a little bit. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's Las Vegas.
Thank you so much for your help. I can take care of myself.
Well, I'm sure you can.
Pats her purse.
I mean, you've got something real valuable there. A couple blocks, no problem. As you say, I'm back on the bike at a leisurely pace to the bus stop. Help her off the bike at the bus stop. Listen, maybe tomorrow night. I've already cleared it with your supervisor. I've got a few other places I'd like you to take. Stretch your legs a little bit. Try something out. What do you say? I hand her the business card.
My only concern now is, what do you think you're getting out of this?
Well, I get to hear you sing.
Just for your own health, then you're helping me.
I look at her. I take her hand gently in mine. I need this. I need this voice. It's not, in Spanish, I don't have the words. It's almost spiritual for me. Your voice. I know it sounds strange. Please, I know I sound like a creep. It's not that. I just, please.
No, I don't know why, but I believe you. I've been hurt a lot. Just remember, when you're walking around with me, you're treading on my dreams. Don't trample them. She spins around on a heel and starts to walk off into the darkness.
I sigh. Feeling just a little more connected to humanity from that moment. Then I'm back on my phone. I call Oscar.
No answer.
Phone back in the pocket. Helmet back on the bike, heading towards the clubhouse.
Tearing around the track, trying to top out my speed on it.
Roll drive, beat your previous record.
Let's use my willpower. Trying to drive as fast as possible.
Brittany's clutching onto you for dear life.
Pretty fun, huh?
Heart pounding. Hear the blood rushing through her veins at top speed.
Start laughing maniacally.
Ripping it behind as well. Trying to top out as well. Flooring it. What do you think?
Roll drive.
Going. Success. Speed just picks up even more. The wind's flying past us. Face is like stretching.
Trying to outpace Victor. Probably has a superior bike, though.
Close drive. Who wins the race?
Victor edges it out.
Coming over the line. And then I kind of, as I hit the brakes, kind of get out. Stop all cool. Put my
Just
foot
blow.
down.
I blow past him, dust like flying.
Ah, asshole!
And I stop and turn around and come back. Say, oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, that was good. You were flying.
You guys are nuts. That was crazy. You always go that fast?
Yeah, pretty much.
We figured you were just some dirt bike nerds, but that was wild stuff. Hey, you hear that? And you hear don't. There's a guitar being chunked up on his amplifier.
Yeah, I hear it. I heard your did y'all go to that protest earlier today?
Yeah, protest. More like we sat around and played on our phones for half an hour. Nothing. Nobody showed, man. Nobody cares.
It's true. Yeah, pull up to the area that we've designated as a stage. Has some electric wired up to it, and listen to the band while I'm sitting on the bike.
They're playing a sloppy, too fast version of Fear's I Love Living in the City. The drums sound like shoes in a dryer. The guitar's gain structure is so messed up, it just sounds like twinking along. But the girls are into it. It's loud.
I just go, perfect. I don't know myself.
I hop off the bike. What's your name again? To the girl.
Brandy.
Want a cigarette, Brandy?
Yeah, you got one?
Yeah. I got it. Pull out the pack. Here you go. Put it in her mouth.
She's
pull my lighter.
getting off the bike. She catches her leg on the exhaust pipe, cuts it open, and a trickle of blood runs down her ankle.
Eyes widen.
Shit.
Oh man, you let me get you there. Hang on. I go and I like help her down off the bike. Here, come with me. Let's go patch this up. I got a kit back in the garage.
Persuade.
Success. I lure her in. Kind of arm around her, just hobbling, I guess, on one leg. Here, I bring her to my room. Open the door. Yeah, don't mind the mess. Here, I sit her down on the cot. You just you get some bandages. I'll be right back. All right.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Turn around. I walk towards the kitchen. Just grab a rag, some duct tape on the counter. Come back. Yeah, so we ran out of Band-Aids. You got a pretty bad wound, so listen, for now, I got this kitchen rag. We're gonna tape it up nice, and then we'll get you some stuff. Yeah,
thing's covered in germs. What are you talking about?
It's not that dirty. It's fine. I promise. It's
no,
it's
dude,
cool.
you're gross. What are you talking about? Leave me alone. She gets up and starts to walk out.
I go to close the door as she's coming towards me.
She charges, tries to pull your hand away.
I grab her wrist. She slips past me.
Runs back into the living room, giving you a shitty look. Goes up to Brittany with the big mohawk. She's like whispering in her ear. Brittany gives you the stink eye.
I was just looking to help her. Fuck off. And I just turn and I walk around them and storm outside back towards the rest of the party. Cigarette in my mouth.
I pull up to the outside of the clubhouse. When I take the helmet off, reach in my pocket, open the garage door to bring the bike inside, I can't help but notice the extreme contrast in music quality, and I'm immediately on edge. Can never be. It always is that loaded diaper. Oh, man, those losers. I pull into the garage, hang up the helmet, look around. The truck's gone. Oscar's still not here. Look at the phone again. Look at the timestamp on the text that came in saying problem with the cops. Enter the main room. See a bunch of strangers. Some lady with a mohawk. We still doing those? I move towards the my bedroom, edging my way past so I can open the door and then close it. Ugh. Head bangs against the back of the door.
I follow Silvio as he drives past and smirk on my face. And I say, as he parks, I yell at Loaded Diaper and I say, "Hey, turn it up, man. We got hundreds of acres out here. It's the desert."
They turn their amps all the way up to 11 and start an equally terrible version of Iggy Pop's 5'1".
Yeah, that's the one. I smirk. I look over. The girl. I say, "Hey, we don't have any beer here, but there's one beer. Why don't you go get it? Could you do that for me?"
Oh, okay, I guess I'll just drink it really fast.
Why?
What am I going to do? Get a buzz from one beer?
No, I should get
Maybe
it
if
for
I
me.
shotgun it. Oh, it's for you. You want me to go get you a beer? That's what I'm supposed to do?
Is that so bad? I gave you a ride, didn't I?
What do I get out of this deal? We were supposed to have, we were told we were coming out to a party.
Oh, is that what it's all about for you?
There's no
what
way
do I
I'm
get out of
to
it?
this band. These guys are terrible.
What if I said pretty please?
What if I said pretty get fucked? And she grabs Brandy and then starts to walk arm in arms towards the door.
Are you going inside the house to get the beer? Because I'm like outside watching the band.
Just rolls her eyes and then go inside.
Bitch. Just keep watching.
I storm out, walking past the crowd and David, cigarette in my mouth. I turn out towards the desert, and I walk just out of the out of the light to the darkness. I look up at the sky, blowing smoke out of my cigarette. Looking around, turn back and look at the party. Raging on, standing just on the edge of the light, watching everyone party.
I walk from the door to my closet, move aside some of the expensive suits, revealing an complicated and large safe. I open the safe, take out a wad of bills, refill my wallet, put my pistol back in the safe, lock it, take out my butterfly knife. With some reluctance, I leave it on top of the safe. Disarmed, I walk out of the room, looking for Victor and David.
Walk into the main room, spotting Sylvia, and I said, "Oh, I was wondering if you were going to enjoy the party or not."
This, pointing at my ears, it's just loud. That's it. It's loaded diaper. What were you thinking?
What
Listen,
are you talking
we've
about?
got-
They're great.
I'm shouting. They're great at massacring music.
Yeah, you got it.
Listen,
What, it's too good
can we
for you
talk
or
in the
something?
garage? Yeah, no,
You
it's
too good
not
for
good
it?
enough. Yes,
you
I
t-
am too good for this. You would not believe. What do you mean? Am I too good? Of course, I'm too good for this. I
Yeah,
look
well, maybe you're
around.
not.
You have no
Maybe
idea.
maybe you need to come off your high horse a little bit there, Silvio.
I get right up into David's face. I heard an angel
Got a big
sing.
grin on my face.
An angel sing. And I come back to this at that moment. There's a feedback on one of the amps, squeals away. We need to talk. I pull out my phone. I got this message.
Yeah, I
There's a reason-
texted you a while ago. You didn't respond.
No, not that. Look at the phone. It's not a message from you. It's from Oscar.
I don't give a
Got
shit
trouble
about
with
Oscar.
cops.
You should have brought the beer like an hour ago.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, David. Where's Victor? Where is he? I look
don't know.
around.
He's not his mother.
Oh, man. We got to keep an eye on that kid. He's a loose
Well,
cannon.
Where the fuck have you been all night?
I told you I had errands. I said that right at the beginning.
Oh, right. You had to listen to an angel or
don't
something,
understand.
something diluted like that.
Listen,
Right, Silvio?
there's nothing diluted about it. I'm telling you, my skin a little more pallor, a little whiter, grayer. I need it. But we got to find,
Yeah.
I got to go see what this is all about. I show him again my phone. David, it's cops are involved. You know, cops involved, not good.
Oh, why'd you say so?
Well, that's what I was trying to.
I say, hey, you bitches,
Can we go
get the
somewhere
fuck
where
outta
we can
here.
hear ourselves think? I mean, without this loaded diaper filling our heads with whatever this is.
Yeah, let's
Is
shut the
that-
party down. I agree.
Is that
Did you
ZZ
want to?
Top? What are they do? We got to get. We
It's
got to
a
deal with this.
cover. It's a cover of ZZ Top.
Well,
Don't you follow Loaded Diaper?
no, I don't follow loaded diaper.
Thought you were
But we got to
cultured.
take care of this. If Oscar's been collared, well,
Yeah, we got. All right,
problem.
action time. Action time. I say, hey, you bitches, get out of here. Point at the Brittany and that other shaved head, not neo-Nazi girl.
There's no alcohol here, guys. There's just bad music. Go get out
It's
of
good
here.
music.
Good music.
It is good music, but you guys seriously need to get some booze and then step outside.
We got to find Victor.
Really, I was really close to killing that lady. I just want you to know that.
Well, there's something in the air tonight.
Yeah,
It's going
felt-
around.
I felt it too. All right, let's go find that Victor.
I turn,
Stay.
leave the room, heading outside.
Step outside and you see Brittany pulls a light bulb out of a little tool case on her belt. Brandy opens a Ziploc baggie, puts a clear rocky thing in there.
Yeah.
Following behind Sylvia.
I just point.
Smell like burning plastic rises in the air as they're putting a lighter to this thing and hitting it.
I walk up to them and snatch it.
Brittany's eyes go big.
Say, now
As
who's
the-
not sharing? Hold it.
As the opening chords of the Buzzcocks Orgasmatic starts up. You can see the stimulants rising in her as her arms flex. She pushes Brandy out of the way and gets up into your face, her nose piercing dangling. Give me that
With a
shit
big smile
back.
on
We're
my
trying to
face.
party here.
I hold it up like she's my little sister.
She
Come get it.
punches you in the gut. Says, give it back.
Oh. And I backhand her.
Brandy is livid, screams at the top of her lungs.
Check it.
Pulls a switchblade out of her coat, starts waving it in your face. Go get that shit. What are you doing?
Pull my 45. Say,
Whoa!
hey, what are we doing? Are we having fun now?
The band
Why don't
stops
you get
playing.
Why don't you get all your friends and get the fuck out of here?
Hey, no problem, man. No problem. I thought we were having a party here.
Yeah, then you pulled a knife on me. Remember?
The
Get in your
band is
fucking
just
van and get your shitty
standing
van and get the
stock,
fuck
still
out of here.
staring at you. His guitar gets unplugged.
Like, sorry, buddy, but she's pulling a knife on me over here. She called me an asshole.
Hey, I mean, is this your first time with punk chicks? It's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's why sometimes you gotta pull a gun on them, apparently.
Lay down the law. Yeah, cool. As long as we're cool,
All right,
we'll just start backing up.
I still owe you. I'll hook up. Give me a call, but these bitches gotta go.
Yeah, totally understand.
All right, get out of here, please. I got stuff to do. I got stuff.
Stomps the glass pipe on the ground as he pushes him back into the van, loading up the drum kit.
Standing on the edge of the light, I see everything stirring. I hear commotion, hear the band stop. I come walking out to the open from the darkness in the desert. Cigarette, just lighting a new cigarette in my mouth. Looking around, I see David and Sil. What's going on, guys? Where's everybody going?
I walk up so I don't have to shout to Victor. It looks like Oscar got picked up by the cops, or there was some trouble with the cops. We need to take care of this. I've got some extra money in pocket if we need to bail him out. Let's go see where he is.
Fuck.
I don't want to have to call the sheriff. You're not the county sheriff, our sheriff over this.
Yeah, I gotcha. So he's in lockup.
I don't know. This is the last message I have. I show it to Victor.
Take the phone.
I'll walk up to him, putting my gun in the holster.
All right. What's the first move here, guys? Where do we start? This is gonna be interesting. That's for sure.
Well, he would have been going to a liquor store. That's where I sent him with the money.
Yeah.
He said there was trouble with the cops.
Head out that way.
I got a cop buddy. I give him a call.
Maybe you could give him a call. I'll just call me. Want to take care of this as soon as possible, right? We're burning valuable night.
I don't think we should split up.
No?
Let's go. We got to find this guy. Unless we got different leads or something. But
No. You're right. Plus, splitting up hasn't really been the greatest for us tonight, has it?
I had fun tonight.
I had a pretty good time.
I had a fucking great time.
You know what? Gas.
Now that you say that, so did I.
I got my phone open, calling up my police contact.
Kowalski.
Yeah, Kowalski. I say, Kowalski, I think a friend of mine might have got picked up tonight. I was wondering if you would maybe look into it for me.
Yeah, let me look up his name.
Yeah, his name's Oscar. Oscar.
They still got him on the side of the road, buddy. Like, he hasn't been processed yet. He's just, I don't know what's going on there. Some kind of holdup.
Oh, okay, cool. Can you tell me what road?
Sure, yeah. Gives you the address just outside here, on the way to the liquor store.
The address. It's over by the liquor store, over the one we go to. I say, all right, man. Thanks for that, there, Kowalski. Just, I owe you one now, I guess. Like, take it easy. Boop.
So, where are we going?
Liquor store down the road, the one we go to.
Why he's on the side of the road? What's going on? All right.
I got pulled over.
Well, let's go see what's going on, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
I walk towards the garage.
Turn. Walk towards the garage as well, following Sil. Jump my bike.
See?
Open the garage door with the remote in my pocket. Grab the helmet, put it on. Ready to roll out on the bike.
Looking at the loaded diaper, and I say, they're getting their stuff together. So, you guys are going to get out of here, right?
Hey, from what I've seen, you're not the guy I want to piss off. Trust me, we're getting out of here.
I love that
Just
you
got to
said
keep
that.
these girls in line.
All right, I appreciate it, man.
These guys are cool, Dave.
Yeah, they're all right. I love Silvio thinks they're trash, but whatever. What does Silvio know?
Music. That's what I know. I know music. I fire up the Italian bike. Roars to life.
Chuckle to myself and fire up mine, falling behind Silvio as we pull up.
Fire up my Ducati and rip out behind.
Short drive down a county road, and you see up ahead cop cars with their lights on, and Oscar's bike propped up on the side of the road.
Silvio,
pull
you
over.
see? Is he? You get a good look at him from here.
Over to the side of the road. Turn the light off on the bike. Turn the bike off.
Oh,
You know, I'm just gonna quietly go take a look and see what we're dealing with.
all right. I'm gonna follow you. Let's just
I,
leave the bikes here for now.
I leave
I
my bike.
fade into the darkness, my form becoming difficult to discern as I move in the shadows towards the back of the patrol cruisers
Reach
and
into
Oscar's bike.
reach into the saddlebags of the bike and grab a little set of binoculars. Not very nice, but trying to look through them, see what they're doing with Oscar.
Pull my bike. Obviously, light off. Turn my lights off next to David. Kickstand down. And I swing my legs over. What do you see?
Oscar's in the back seat of the cop car. Two
They got him.
officers sit in the front. One of them's talking on his radio.
Does Oscar have warrants?
I don't think so. Not that I know of.
I don't think Silvio would. Well, then again, he probably wouldn't tell Silvio.
That's a good point. Yeah, he wouldn't
Put the
tell.
binoculars down. And say, yeah, he's in the back of the cop car.
How are we gonna do this? This is a shit situation, man.
I'll let Silvio make the call. It's his boy.
I move in the shadows towards the back of the cruiser. I see Oscar's head in the back of a patrol cruiser. I'm suddenly furious. I move to the back of the cruiser, the opposite door, quietly crouch down next to the other door of the cruiser. My hand comes up. I test the handle. See if I can open just a crack.
The door is shut. As you get closer to the car, you see another bike on the ground. Big scrapes along its side.
I shake my head.
I look over at Victor and I say, why don't we go? Liquor store's probably closed, huh? Or is it open?
What time is it? Aren't they open pretty late? They're open all night.
All right, well, let's go be customers.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Yeah.
Hop on the bike.
Hop on my bike, pull out another cigarette. Put it in my mouth. Lighter.
Start driving towards the parking lot.
Follow.
My hand comes off the handle. I notice this bike scratched on one side. I stand up, move back into the shadows, and then dismiss my obscuring nature. I call out to one of the officers. Hello, officer. So an accident?
Whoa. Let me see your hands right now.
I hold up my hands. Oh,
What are you doing here?
well, I was just riding by. I saw the lights, and I had a friend that was on a bike We were just out looking for him. We feared the worst.
What was his friend's name?
Well, the friend's name is Oscar, and I think that's his bike there.
Your friend's in perfect health. That's all I can say right now. He's fine.
So
He's just gonna have to spend a little time with us in our downtown hotels.
Oh no, he broke the law, officer.
Well, we're still working on figuring that out, but this is pretty serious. I'll tell you that much.
Well, that's a real shame.
He flicks his flashlight over near the bike. You see a motorcycle helmet, cracked visor, and a blood stain on the ground.
But he's okay, huh? That looks like a bad fall.
Your friend's fine.
Pulling into the parking lot. I look over, kind of park sort of near to the where the police are pulled over. Take my helmet off. I say, "How's it going today, officers?"
What the hell is this?
What, a guy can't get a drink?
A guy can get the hell away from our crime scene is what a guy can do.
Excuse me, officer. I haven't committed any crime here. Just take it easy.
That's great. Let's keep it that way by staying off our crime scene.
I'm rolling up too at the same time as this is happening. Stop next to David. Hop off my bike. Come on, Dave. Let's go get a drink.
Hold on a second. I want to know, what'd this guy do? I start walking up.
We're not allowed to give out that information, sir.
I yell in there, "Hey, you don't have to talk to those cops. You wait till you get a lawyer, okay?"
Why don't you guys just go inside and do your drinking?
I can stand wherever I want. This is America, buddy.
Keep pushing.
Maybe I will.
I hear David.
Or maybe you
talking to
will.
the cop.
So are you threatening an officer?
I'm not making any threats.
His hand moves to his belt as he slowly steps away. Why don't you just go inside then? Let's not make your night any more complicated than it has to be.
That's your choice, officer. I'm just here asking questions.
Pulls out his notepad. He's right.
I walk back to my bike. When I get to my bike, I pull out my phone, call a number. I hesitate as I dial it. Just wasn't a number I wanted to call. Not tonight. Calling the sheriff, asking for a meetup.
Yeah. Waffle House on I-90.
I'll be there. End the call. Then I text David, Waffle House, I-90, ASAP, send.
Like that. I say, I'm just a concerned citizen is all, and I'd really like to know what sort of trumped up charge you got this guy on.
Well, you can get all the information you need when his indictment is filed. Till then, we're not allowed to say anything.
Try and use my presence. And try to persuade. I say, it's not that big of a deal, buddy.
All right,
I'm just kind of curious what's going on. Did someone die here?
Well, we're not sure if he's dead yet or not, but from what we hear, these two yahoos got into a pissing match over their bikes and were bumping and scraping each other. And next thing you know, another guy cracks his head open and has to go to the ambulance.
Oh, my God. So he's already gone then. Is he dead? Oh, man. This dude fucking... Look over Victor. See, I told you that's why you should be careful with road rage.
I try, man. Yeah, it's a process for me.
Guy hates it when people cut him off.
All the time, officer. When people cut me off, I just lose it. I see red. But I try my best. I've been doing all kinds of stuff to.
He's going to meetings.
Yeah, anything I can to improve my mental state, because I'm a little fucking bots,
I kind of take a few steps closer to the cop car and look in at Victor. Or not Victor, Oscar.
Oscar's sitting there with his head in his hands.
Hey, buddy. It's all right, man. Window.
He shrugs and puts his hands up. Hey, what can you do? Sir, step away from the vehicle.
All right. Let's go get that drink, Victor.
Let's do it. Hang in there, bud. I turn around, walk towards the liquor store.
I say, I'm muttering to Victor. I say, he's a man. He's not gonna, like, he could be there in the daytime. I don't know. He's probably just gonna. I don't think he's been fed blood for a while, so he's probably gonna be fiending.
Yeah. I mean, I really don't know what to do here. And you got a text before? Was that Sil? Where is he?
Yeah, I guess he's getting the big people involved.
All right. Well, in the meantime, let's just have a drink and leave the important stuff to the big people, right? You know what I'm saying?
On the back, I said, we don't drink, buddy.
Oh, I know. We gotta pretend. That's all. Yeah. I like to think about my time drinking, but
yeah. So you think we should bust this guy out, or probably not?
I mean, can we do it without getting shot?
Maybe, but not without hurting them. Unless you got something I don't know about.
Not that I can really. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we can try and split up in darkness, surround the vehicle, and get them from two angles,
Sounds like more trouble than what's going on right now. So I say we just let him dry out, or we'll see what the real sheriff has to say.
Yeah, I agree.
That's who Silvio called, by the way.
So
get ready to get told how much of a worthless shit stain you are. Not
that
you're
I'm used to it.
Not already. Exactly. Walk in. I open the door to the liquor store.
Come on, man.
The jingling of the bells.
I'm a worthless shit stain. That's just me. It's my existence.
You got your moments.
Back on my bike in the night, riding towards the Waffle House on I-90, lights streaming by, replaying in my mind that magical set, that Marcy, that song again. You know what? I pull up, I see Waffle House up ahead, pull into the parking lot, turn the bike off, take the helmet off, and I just sit on the bike for a moment, staring at the night sky. Still worth it.
Brigham's Toyota Tundra, top of the line, pulls up into the parking lot. Driver's side window cracks just enough to be heard, not enough to let the air conditioning out. And you hear a faint whistle.
With alacrity, I leave the bike, helmet off, approach the SUV.
Driver's side window closes. You hear the locks open.
I open. One last look up at the sky. Open the door. Climb inside.
Sad violin of Johnny Paycheck's song Old Violin. It's filling the cab. Brigham spits a big wad, his lip full of chewing tobacco. Turns to you. Well, what is it?
Here's what I know. My ghoul, Oscar, was involved in some road rage incident. He's been collared by Las Vegas PD. They're going to book him. It sounds like they're going to indict him. I went there to see if I could get him out without harming any law enforcement. Clearly, that's not an option.
He's not in the clink yet?
Not yet. He's in a patrol car a little ways away.
Throws the truck in drive. Peels out of the parking lot.
Mr. Brigham, sir, I am sorry about this. I'd sent him on an errand and
Mob.
Yeah, well, you owe me for this one.
yes, I do, sir. Yes, I do. But I think I know a way to repay this.
What do you have in mind?
The best singer I've ever heard. A voice of an angel. I mean, she would qualify for the Motab, I'm sure. She could solo for the Motab. Right? The choir, you know, the Tabernacle one.
Really?
She's that good.
Does she have a typical recommend?
No, I don't think she's LDS.
Is she even Mormon?
Sir. No, I don't think so, sir. But I've, you know what? There's hands off. I understand, but she's not, as far as I know. She's not. Pretty sure she's Catholic, actually.
Well, nobody's perfect.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Pulling up the highway. Cops. Lights. Gets closer. Pulls up directly in front of that cop car. And he steps out, puts both hands up, and gives them a come here signal. You can smell the wheat rush. And a change comes over his face. The big beaming smile and gleaming eyes greets the police officers, whose posture instantly relax. They get big smiles on their face. They're like, "Hey, what can we do for you, buddy? So good to see you." He goes over to the driver with big, thick hands. He shakes his mitt, puts his hand on his shoulder, whispers in his ear for a minute. And without saying a word, the officer opens the back door. Oscar gets out. The cops get back in their car and drive off.
I walk up to Oscar, get out of the SUV, stay deferentially behind the sheriff, and glare at Oscar.
Coming out of the liquor store with a bottle of wild turkey. And I say, and see that the cops have left. I go, whoa, that was pretty quick. Go ahead, Victor.
I walk up to the counter. Be right there, Dave. Yeah, just need a pack of cigarettes. The clerk. Reach in.
Pulls out a pack, hands them to you.
Hey, I reach in. Pay that. So what exactly did you see tonight? That's some crazy stuff going on, huh?
I haven't seen anything that Metro does in 25 years, and that's why I have a nice, quiet life.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Yeah. I pop a cigarette in my mouth. You have a good night, man. I turn around and I walk towards the door, following David outside.
I say, hello, Mr. Sheriff, as I walk up to the SUV.
Sheriff?
He nods and tips his cowboy hat. Turns to Oscar. Looks at Silvio. This one's yours?
He was.
Yeah. Time to get a new one. Grabs him by the hair, pulls him in, just about folds his body in half, squeezing all the blood out. Drops his dead body at your feet. Better clean that up. Hops in his truck and pulls off.
Victor's eyes widen as this is happening. Look of fear strikes through him. He kind of like cigarette falls out of his mouth to the ground.
I walk over to the crumpled form of Oscar. I kick the dried out corpse, my foot disgusted.
Got a frown on my face watching this scene. Walk up to behind Silvio and my arms crossed and say, fucking asshole.
That's fucked up, man. He just turned him in half.
Sorry about Oscar, man.
Yeah. Well, he brought it upon himself.
I guess so. Seems
Yeah.
pretty cold to me. I grab the body and start walking over to my bike.
You got more room on that. Here, let me give you a hand. Take his feet. Drape him over the saddlebags.
What are we gonna do with this with the bike?
His bike? Yeah. Guess I'll have to come back for it.
I walk over to the bike, pick it up, and I wheel it out into the darkness in the desert. Kind of like lay it by some bramble. Yeah, we'll come back tomorrow.
I say, hey, Victor, why don't you go make sure old liquor store clerk didn't see anything?
Yeah, I'll take care of that. Be right back.
I'm like bungeeing the body over the back of my bike.
I turn and I go back towards the liquor store. I walk through the door. Ding ding, the bell goes. Hey, I'm back. You got any tobacco? Actually, I gotta get some tobacco. I know I got my cigarettes, but I love the skull. You got a skull?
Yeah, sure. He turns around and reaches top.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks. I reach out, get my wallet out, pay him. And yeah, well, I'll be seeing you around, man, as usual. You know, I'm always running low. Got nothing else going on. You know what it's like, man.
I'm trembling with anticipation at our next meeting.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm excited to see you again, man. So I'll see you soon, all right, pal?
All right, buddy.
All right, man. Hey, you have a good night again. All right, bye. I turn around and I head back out, walking across the gas station towards David and Sel. Yeah, I don't think that cigarette in my mouth. I don't think he's seen nothing. That guy don't give a shit about nothing. He's like half asleep at the desk, man. Don't worry about it.
You sure?
I'm pretty confident. I'm confident. I'm confident on this one. He's fine. He's fine.
All right. If he saw anything, it's on the sheriff anyways. Who cares?
I don't think he did.
Rev the engine.
Go over to my bike, hop on, and whip around.
Climb back onto mine. Helmet back on. Follow David and the body of Oscar back to the clubhouse.
No, I'm driving down the road. I take a a dirt road deeper into the desert.
I turn off. The street bike's tires a little skittish on the dirt road. I take it easy.
Pull off into a secluded area. No street lights anywhere. It's totally black. Clear view of the stars. Pull over.
I'm gonna
Say,
find.
poor fucking Oscar, man.
As I'm rolling up.
He was too thirsty. I should have gave him some. He asked. It's a shame he could really play the guitar.
You give him some, and you're probably eating him right afterwards. I saw how you looked this.
Well, that's why I didn't give him any. I didn't trust myself.
I know, Silvio. Start unbuckling him.
So where are we putting them?
Still have that bottle of liquor? That wild turkey that you were buying? I think I recognize it.
Yeah, it's in the saddlebag there. Pick up
Sheriff drained him, so
pick up Oscar by the pants and the jacket. Start walking him over to off the road.
Come following behind. So we don't got a shovel or nothing. What are we gonna do? We're just gonna leave him out here?
I reach into the saddlebag and grab the wild turkey, pull it out.
Yeah, I guess you don't have that shovel anymore?
No, I just got my bat on the bike, man. I don't got a shovel.
Maybe I got something. I walk over to my bike.
I walk over to where Oscar's body is. Got a bottle of wild turkey in my hand. I twist the cap off. Then start sprinkling it on Oscar's body.
One for the homies, huh?
Sort of. You got that lighter still?
I got it. Yeah. I
pull a crowbar out of the saddlebag.
Say the
realize what's going on.
Say the word, Sil.
I generously sprinkle more the liquor over Oscar.
Want a cigarette?
Bit. Actually, yeah, I do. I went over. Dig it.
I light.
Let it take a few long drags. You ever wonder, Victor? I look down at Oscar. You ever wonder that could be us lying there?
You
saw what the sheriff did. Take another drag.
Yeah, every fucking day, man. Every day.
I hate that fucking guy. I guess he wasn't hired for his looks, though.
No, he's ruthless. We should probably keep our heads down.
Give me one of those too, Victor. What do you say?
Yeah. Reach in. Hand you a cigarette. Hand at the lighter.
Standing over Oscar.
I take one last drag on the cigarette. He could play the guitar, though. And then I flick it on his alcohol-soaked body.
Daddy could.
It's no loaded diaper.
Shut up.
No.
I turn around, walking towards my bike.
Start laughing.
Cigarette in hand.
I put my arm around Silvio, like pull him close.
Thanks, brother.
We'll find you a new one, buddy.
Yeah.
Just.
Yeah.
Still standing, looking down at the flames.
No more guitarists, though.
It's a bummer. I heard a really good one earlier tonight.
Are you still on that? It's like reach.
You should have answered my text message, man. You don't leave me.
I was occupied.
You don't reply to a text message.
Listen, you'll understand. You'll understand.
All right, promised I wouldn't get upset. I flicked the cigarette at the growing blaze.
I turned from the blaze finally to catch up with the guys after pondering my own immortality. All right, guys, let's go. Turn around.
Hop on the bike.
Hop on my bike.
Back
my
on.
bike.
Fire up the bike.
Right up.
His body burns hot and bright, like the hunger inside you that will never die.
Yeah.
Good times.
That's good.
That was
that,
fun.
is that
The
a
first
wrap?
vampire game.
That's a good. That's a good point. Yeah.
Dude?
That was
Silvio
wild.
Is fucking. That was such a. I really
Yeah.
enjoyed watching you play Silvio.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool, man.
I really
so
enjoyed.
fun.
It really
I
seemed
think
like you were
Victor was-
becoming more and more like crazy.
I was.
Yeah.
Rolling that humanity.
He lost a lot of humanity. Yeah.
I lost a ton of humanity.
Love that.
So I was like, oh man.
Those early rolls, man. Wow.
That's
You were
wild
those-
how bad my rolls were. And I got that one. It was clutch.
But it was
Just when I
wild to
needed it.
watch. Yeah. What a deep character, dude.
I couldn't get my presence to work at all. Oh well. That's okay. Everything else worked.
Good job here, Kingmaker. Mike, that was fantastic.
Yeah, you did a
Good.
great job too, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, everybody was great.
And I think the standout,
Absolutely.
obviously, Space Roadie,
Hell
running
yeah.
a game like that. That was
It
great.
was a good game.
Really,
Yeah,
that was
thanks,
really
awesome.
good.
That was awesome.
Great
That was
vibe for.
so good.
So is that what you should expect for a vampire game? Is that like, because this is, I'm new
Yeah.
at this, so
Sure.
kind of that.
Some,
mean,
some themes.
There's many facets.
Okay.
But as far as the personal horror aspect, yeah, totally. We got to see all the parts of it.
Right on.
It's awesome.
Right on.
Great game.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was fun. That was
Let's
fun.
holler at the chat here real quick.
Oh yeah, we should.
Oh yeah.
Has been struck by lightning. I never drink wine. Good. Christopher Lee as Dracula in the early 70s. It's the only one that I felt got the closest to his description as written. No idea why your Dracula quotes remind me of that. Okay.
Keanu Reeves, Matt Mercer.
Vin Diesel.
Oh, yeah. I know my guy looks very much like Matt Mercer.
That's
I
great.
can't see it though.
Yeah. That's
That's
funny.
That's fantastic.
Let's see Silvio's card.
I love that. But they actually play without crosstalk. Yeah, absolutely.
It's far less to score. Yeah, it's good.
Actually possible.
It 4D is actually watchable. I agree.
Yes, it is.
40 minutes about where to get delivery from. Relatable.
I think this really shows why, in some settings, like a modern setting like this one, it's really good because you can just take it for granted. Like certain things, which is
Yes.
it's nice. It's really nice.
I think he
Yeah.
was a gang.
I am a gangrel.
Yeah.
He was a gangrel. Yes.
Yeah.
stinky one too.
He was a real ratchet,
He
stinky
was a,
one,
he was a
man.
bit of a rat.
I had to try and get out of my comfort zone. Do something ratty.
He was gangrel, yes. What disciplines did you have, Victor?
I have Auspex, and that was really it
no shit.
because that's where my 2 points were. Animalism, fortitude, and protein. But I had to go and I put points into Auspex, and
Oh, right on. I didn't know
Yeah.
you had super
Yeah.
awesome.
I was gonna try and I had a moment where I was gonna use it, and then I ended up being able to lure that guy away.
The Winnebago scene was pretty badass.
That was intense.
That was
Yeah.
great.
That was intense.
I really liked how
That was intense.
Victor was like, kind of like, hey, leave me some scraps.
I just I got this idea in my
I
head.
loved
man.
Victor so much too.
Thank
I
you.
did too.
You
I
guys
thought he
both
was
played
great.
characters.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I thought I was a little over the top, but it was fun.
He did remind me
No,
of
I thought
Jesse
it was
Pinkman.
good.
I think the Winnebago also made me think more about Jesse Pinkman.
So, yeah, Victor had in my mind it was like a Pinkman or what's his face from GTA 5? Oh,
I don't know.
Trevor.
There you go. Jesse. Jesse Pinkman is a great.
He's kind of a Jesse Pinkman, I guess.
Character.
Yeah.
Watching on 2-time from the start. Good. Let's support my boy. Yep, they just finished. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Well, that was he was in a
Yeah, he
A
was.
panel
he was-
discussion.
He was over
You-
there today.
I'd tell you to go look at it, but you'd have to be a member of LOM.
Well, you gotta highlight this one, Phil.
Which one? Which one?
Black Dahlia, 8:06 for my time. That would be 10:06 you.
Okay.
She's
skip ahead.
shouting you out, saying that you're doing
Oh, thanks.
making
Black
us all
Dahlia.
proud.
Yeah, Phil did
And
awesome.
we must highlight this too for our space roadie, Bleaknit, talking about how no verbal tics, none,
Yeah.
which is impressive. That's very impressive.
I hate the verbal
yeah.
ticks. They're the
Trying to
worst.
learn 4D geoing via osmosis. Yeah. I do too many verbal tics, that's for sure. Don't bring that was so instantaneous it got a chuckle out of me. What was that? What was that part? You guys remember that?
Don't bring that.
Don't bring
was
that.
so instantaneous. We got a chuckle out of me.
It was probably something that Phil did. Honestly.
So
Yeah, my
something
rolls
else.
were so
Yeah.
bad. I was
I
like,
believe
oh, I'm
vampire.
gonna die. That's okay.
Great.
Yeah,
Like,
the
my
humanity
hunger check was 96 or
the
something.
humanity rolls with every
Holy
bead was
smokes.
pretty rough.
I was okay with
So
mine. I got lucky with mine. You know.
Or they weren't humanity. They were what, self-control rolls? Is that what we were doing?
Mhm.
Conscience.
When I was feeding
sure
on the
racist.
front desk agent, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, the electric scooter.
I love playing
That
a
was
more
it.
murderous vampire though, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, don't bring it the electric scooter.
That
Yeah.
was the scooter. Yeah.
Yeah, I was Toreador.
Don't bring that.
Uh,
Fantastic.
I really liked muscling the truck guy and like saying like, "Well,
That was funny.
That
say
was
what I called you
cool.
again?"
That was
really
cool.
funny.
I loved that. I loved that. That was
was fun.
great.
I just like talking shit to NPCs. I don't
I think
know why
I brought
love
up
it so
DBZ.
much.
I
Turns are
liked
longer
the
than
cops.
usual.
Like, there
The
was a
turns.
comment here.
This is a good comment right here. So
Yeah,
the turns
turns were longer.
did seem long. It felt more like we were taking like a little bit. There was a bit of like taking turns with scenes almost. For a
Yeah.
little
Yeah,
bit, which
definitely.
is not
Sure, yeah.
my favorite, but it kind of felt right at the time. I think.
It
So I
also
didn't
felt
hate
right
it.
because we had different motivations. Like, it was
Yeah.
having
Yeah.
us be all together would be a bit of a stretch.
We were all, immersed
Yeah,
in the degeneracy.
I thought that-
Nicholas, yeah, the rotating scenes is very much like the core of Vampire, right? If
Yeah.
if like D&D is based on the encounter, Vampire is
Yeah.
about the scene.
about the
For
scenes.
sure. I kind of agree with you here, Alpha. I think they were a little long. Yeah, but it was fine.
Yeah, the
heroin bit was
heroin
really
bit. That was really good. That was you, Mike, that was doing that. That was really good.
What was
Yeah.
that? I didn't quite understand what was going on with the heroin.
I
When he
was
was at the morgue, right? Or
Yeah.
he was
2 times. I was at the morgue, and then I tried to lure someone away to have him score some drugs, and then once I got him away finally, which I just like, fuck it, I went back with the gun. I was like, asshole.
Take heroin.
And then I was like, yeah, you asshole, here you go. And then I drank him.
It's like, what are you gonna do? Kill me or give me heroin or both?
so Rhodey, if I hadn't have failed that check with the front desk agent, then she could have just been that ecstasy or whatever, and then it would be it, right? Like, did I play that right, or is that not how that worked?
What remind me of what you failed?
So I led her around the back of the motel, and then I started feeding on her, but then I had to roll whatever it was
To not kill her.
And I totally failed it.
Right.
But if I had made that roll, then I could have just left her with
right.
a memory
Drink a
blank.
little bit and move on. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So because I killed that guy in the Winnebago, I put my hunger to 0. I don't know if that was right, but when you feed to death, then your hunger goes to 0, right?
That's right. It's the only time your hunger goes to 0.
Freaking
Beast wants you to kill every night.
Freaking Victor was like constantly feeding. I'm like, take it easy.
No,
It's like
that's good, right? I mean,
like
you're
a
a junkie.
damn
Does a junkie
buffet.
just get high when his high's down?
I was
Or is
going
because
in.
there's more drugs around? Let's
I
get more
am-
high.
I ended it at 95 hunger. So
Wow.
Yeah, I was
The-
drinking.
The ghoul scene at the beginning where they're asking for a taste, that's they have to have that a certain amount, or how does that work?
That's what makes them ghouls.
Oh, okay.
They
Yeah,
feed
so
on
you have to feed them blood once a month. But in my mind, ghouls are always bugging you. Hey, can I do something? Get some more blood because
Yeah,
blood is
yeah.
addictive.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
addictive. Okay.
What is this scene that Dice Tales?
Oh, the chanteuse. That's my
The
touchstone.
Puerto Rican girl?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Marcy.
Marcy.
That's Marcy, the amazing singer, and she was in the club on the
Yeah.
piano, seducing the entire room.
That was a really awesome scene. Yeah.
Man, it was awesome.
Felt
Oh, I
great.
felt like I was there. It was so good.
It's so fun to watch that.
I was trying to role play that as like, I need this music. Like I need it. If I
Yeah.
don't have it,
My guy's nature is child, so I kept trying to get people to do things for me, like throughout the whole thing, and like for no reason. So like asking her, I was like, "Go give me that beer." Like the beer was like how I was getting willpower. Like, hey, buy me a beer. I imagine when you tell your ghoul to do it, it doesn't really count, but I was trying to get that girl to do it. Anyways, so I decided when you didn't respond to my text, I was gonna ruin your night by making loaded diaper
there. Yeah.
I was like, well,
Totally.
why don't you turn up the amps? Because fucking this
What a
guy's back.
Silvio was
fantastic
coming.
name for a band.
Yeah. Well, that's from Diary of a Wimpy Kid, isn't it? Like the
Is
loaded
it?
diaper.
Oh,
That's a real Vegas local band. That
It's a
has been in
real
multiple-
local band. Yeah.
in multiple low budget films with their van that
Wow.
has loaded diaper written
Loaded
in like
diaper on the side.
black gaff tape on the side. Yeah.
oh
That
man.
was something I noticed you doing, Rody, which I really liked,
there was a lot
which
of
was you had
knowledge.
all of these songs like just on tap that you were like this song here and they're launching to this set. And then it
I'll
was
put a
like, this is
playlist
fantastic.
of all the songs I mentioned in this one in the Discord.
Oh,
That'd
yeah.
be a cool
That's
playlist.
fantastic. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get any of the jazz references, that's for sure. But I guess neither would, David.
No.
So
Well, you got Fear and the Buzzcocks and Iggy Pop.
yeah, I got a couple of those references. I'm not smart. All right, y'all. Gotta get you later. Elf Hunter. Way too much noir. Yeah. Just trying to run through them here, y'all. Or shout a request to the band. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's what I felt like too. It was like, this is great. It was, I don't know, really good.
All right. Are big titty punk rockers better than a big titty goth girl? No.
Oh man. That's so funny.
I need this.
Yeah.
I really liked interacting with your character, with my character. So I felt like it was like I really wanted to like foil your character. Really bad.
Yes. Yeah.
And then the same with Victor. Because
I
he's
liked
like
it.
he was really being like self-deprecating a lot.
That was
He
That
was.
was
So I was always trying to like build him up.
that was the goal of him. He's just a loose cannon.
Kingmaker's happy. Dude, Kingmaker, you're great.
Thank you.
You're real
You guys
great.
are great. You guys are
You're
awesome.
legit. You're legit. Space
Yep.
Roadie, you're legit.
Space Roadie.
Oh, yeah,
fucking
for sure.
fantastic.
That was
man.
amazing.
Great
It was
job,
really
dude.
good.
Yeah.
Excellent
That was
job
my
with the
first time
tops.
playing with a camera in my face. So
Yeah, it's not easy to do. And
I will play with you guys again. I was able to ignore it.
Yeah.
Handsome man. Don't worry.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, that
I'm
was
working on I got a spy game going and I got a ghost game coming up next.
Oh, you told me about the
Nice.
Ghost game. That sounds exciting, actually. The
Nice.
Ghost would be wild.
Oh,
yeah.
I want to do the Farscape game. You said you made a Farscape based system or something.
Well, it's wild, non-military sci-fi a la
yeah.
Farscape, right?
Big on not as
Down and Un's big, man. It's my biggest book. It's 168 pages. Got all
Wow.
kinds of sandboxing
sounds
tools and stuff.
Good on you.
And it's also a
great
D100.
cut in. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Right on. I like this D100 system.
I was about to say I never played D100 till tonight, and that felt good.
I
It's,
like
it
It
doesn't
felt
get more
good.
immediate for me, right? It's right there. You roll it, you know exactly what happened as soon as you roll.
Yeah, it felt.
There's
it felt
no
great.
math.
I don't
Felt
know what this
awesome.
is about. If he's talking about the cop scene, because that's what the next one says. I thought that scene was kind of weird.
The
But,
cop
I
scene?
mean, as soon as we find out that he's like murdered a man, I'm like, okay, well, this sovereign citizen routine isn't going to work out for me.
Nope.
He's killed a man.
The scene when he gets crumpled was like
Yeah,
That was
pretty
cool.
intense.
I
That
liked the implied threat of the sheriff.
Yeah.
Like I
I al-
thought that was cool.
I also like that we
menacing.
all felt empathy towards him, and none of us was like, fuck him, throwing him in the trash. I thought that was a really cool scene that
Yeah.
the difference between our coterie and like
watching it, it's like that could have been me kind of deal. With,
yeah.
So.
Eat fish from a can. Yeah. Okay. Boom. I'm just gonna kind of quickly looking now.
But you get the idea of vampire, like how little I have to do to make drama happen. Right?
You're 100% right. Like I was like, well, what is he? Well, I knew you had something as a backup, but right away I fail a hunger check. Okay, well, I know what I'm going to do.
We're off to the races. Yeah, waking up at night. Big mistake.
Yep.
Going to torpor like elders. Wait for Kane to come back.
That'd have been interesting if we did.
Modern world.
This would have been interesting if we did like a kind of a 3 bikes versus a cop car thing, but I mean, we're just gonna get in huge trouble.
We would get in so much trouble. They have radios, and then other people with radios, and then
this is Las Vegas PD. They're not.
Yeah,
they're not some backwater town.
This is something that came up when we were talking to Rhodey about what is Las Vegas like, because it was made clear you don't mess with Metro. Like they don't have a sense of humor. They don't don't mess with them.
No.
So
can't walk up to NYPD and do that too.
No, exactly. It's like it's business.
You approach someone in Penn Station, they're gonna be like, "Back off! What do you want?"
And I just when I was calling the sheriff, I just at that moment remembered that cell phones are only for meetups, and so I was like, okay, because I was gonna be like, "Look, we have an issue," and then they're like, "Oh no, I'd be in big trouble if I did that."
I was as vague as I could be on my call.
Let me talk to Mr. Marcello's question here. I made this D100 system because the dice pool system that Vampire is with is really slow and, in my opinion, really clunky, and it just doesn't move fast enough for the storytelling game it purports to be. So I made D100 so we could play it and not have to deal with that system.
Because we like D100.
Uh-huh.
Is this how I came off? Would you say a psychopath cult leader?
Not really from my perspective. No.
No. I didn't really picture as a cult leader.
Yeah, I was trying to play more of like he has a real fragile ego. He doesn't like it when people like talk or question him. That's a big deal for him. He doesn't like it.
Right.
Yeah. And he's a child. And you got a fun side,
Yeah, and he's fun.
Yeah, a good fun side.
Yeah.
Well, huge thanks to Space Rhodey for hosting this. It was fantastic.
Thank you guys for playing. Absolutely.
Thank you.
I can see now why people like. At first, I was like, playing a vampire. I don't know, but now I'm like, no, it's a vibe. It's good.
It's cool when the humanity's going away and you get to do it.
Oh yeah.
It's got the best tools for just playing character-driven play of any game, I think.
And then you have things that drive you like hunger as well. It's just all these little things that can kind of drive your tone of your turn. It's pretty cool.
Totally.
100%.
And then you get superpowers. Who doesn't like that?
Oh, yeah. And who doesn't want to have superpowers and play the bad guy?
I know. It's awesome.
We're the baddies.
Oh, you're
we got our horror game Monday. We're continuing that. My next week's kind of a bye at school, so hopefully we'll get in a couple games.
Right on. Let's get it in. Right on.
So we appreciate y'all watching. Appreciate Space Rhodey demoing the game and coming on stream. Obviously, Kingmaker's killing it with his videos recently. Check out his channel.
Yeah, your shorts are hilarious.
He didn't stream in favor of Crispy. Everyone kind of flocking to Crispy's channel. But check out his channel. And of course, Crispy, the talent. Always good to play with you, brother. Love you, brother.
King.
All right. Y'all take care.
Take care, everyone.
You've seen our session of the Ultimate Number Challenge. Now it's your turn to take a crack at it. Just get your group together. No big planning required. No long-term commitment required. they're just one shot. If it's not great, it doesn't matter. You're still gonna have a good time. You're still gonna learn a lot. So here's how it goes. Step 1, you roll for the GM. Everybody involved need to be on the list. No pussying out. Step 2, roll for a setting. Make a list of 20 settings of different vagueness. Here's our current one. Use that one if you want. Make your own. I don't care. Step 3, roll for tone. This is for both GM and players. The tone should be present in the session. Doesn't have to be the only tone, doesn't have to be wall to wall, but we should be able to tell, to see it. Then you stream the whole thing, or you can record. No editing allowed if you record. Record from the time like the video should contain the rolling, and save a few minutes at the end to discuss the experience. What you like, what you didn't like, what you learn, what you do differently. Then upload the video on YouTube, tag me into it so I can watch it. There you go. The ultimate no prep challenge. Get together and play.